Hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depends on the time you see this. Listen carefully. The person destroying your dreams is not your enemy. It's not your boss. It's not your family. It's not the economy. It's not bad luck. It's not the people who doubted you. The person standing between you and the life you want is staring back at you in the mirror every single morning. You are your biggest problem. And until you accept that truth, your life will never change. The moment you stop pointing fingers is the moment you start winning. Today isn't about blaming yourself. It's about waking up. Because the greatest battle of your life isn't against the world. It's against the person you've become. Most people spend their entire lives searching for someone else to blame. They blame their failures. They blame everyone except the one person responsible for changing their life. And that's why they stay stuck. Because blame feels good. It protects your ego. It gives you an excuse. But blame never changes your situation. Responsibility does. The truth is hard to hear. Nobody is going to magically transform your life. Nobody is going to wake up every day and fight for your dreams. That's your job. And until you accept that responsibility, you'll keep waiting for a rescue that's never coming. Think about all the goals you've set, the promises you've made, the plans you've created. What happened to them? Did they disappear because the world stopped you? Or because you stopped yourself? Be honest. How many times did fear stop you from taking action? How many times did procrastination steal your opportunities? How many times did excuses sound more convincing than effort? That's the real enemy, not the world. Not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because you've allowed your bad habits, fears, and excuses to control your life. The hardest truth in life is this. You cannot change what you refuse to confront. If your attitude is the problem, face it. If your discipline is the problem, face it. If your excuses are the problem, face them. If your fear is the problem, face it. Growth begins where denial ends. And many people spend years living in denial. They convince themselves that success belongs to other people. They tell themselves they need better conditions, better timing, more money, more support. But deep down they know the truth. The problem isn't what they lack. The problem is what they refuse to do. The small choices you make today become the life you live tomorrow. Nobody becomes successful overnight. And nobody ruins their life overnight. It's the little decisions repeated over and over again. Skipping the workout, avoiding the work, choosing comfort, making excuses, delaying action, ignoring responsibility. One small choice seems harmless, but repeated thousands of times, it becomes your reality. Look in the mirror. That's where your competition is. Not the person driving a better car. Not the person with more followers. Not the person making more money. The real competition is the version of you from yesterday. Nobody feels ready. Successful people aren't fearless. They move despite fear. They aren't always confident. They act despite doubt. They aren't always motivated. They work despite low motivation. That's the difference. The average person waits for perfect conditions. The successful person creates progress under imperfect conditions. Ask yourself, what would happen if you stopped quitting every time things became difficult? Your life could change completely. The potential inside you is greater than you realize. But potential means nothing without action. The cemetery is full of unused potential. Ideas that were never built. Goals that were never achieved. Not because people couldn't do it. Because they never committed to doing it. The good news is this. If you're the problem, you can also be the solution. Think about that. If another person was controlling your future, you'd be powerless. But if you're the one holding yourself back, then you also have the power to move forward. That's what makes responsibility powerful. Responsibility isn't punishment. It's freedom. Because once you accept responsibility, you stop waiting. You stop blaming. You start acting. And action changes everything. There is another version of you waiting to emerge. A stronger version. A disciplined version. A focused version. A fearless version. A version that wakes up early. A version that keeps promises. A version that finishes what it starts. A version that refuses to quit. That person already exists inside you. The question is whether you'll let that person take control, or whether you'll continue letting excuses run your life. Life is short, far shorter than most people realize. The years move fast, the months disappear, the days never come back. And one day you'll either be proud of the choices you made or haunted by the opportunities you wasted. That decision is being made right now. Not someday, not next year, today. With every choice, with every action, with every excuse, with every effort. Stop waiting for motivation. Build discipline. Stop looking for shortcuts. Build character. Stop blaming circumstances. Build solutions. Stop focusing on what you can't control. Focus on what you can. Because that's where power lives. Not in excuses. Not in complaints. Not in blame. In action. Imagine where your life could be 1 year from now. If you stayed consistent, the transformation would be unbelievable. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. So today make a decision. A real decision. Not another promise you'll break tomorrow. A decision to stop sabotaging your future. Because the truth is simple. Your biggest enemy isn't outside. It's inside. Your biggest obstacle isn't around you. It's within you. And the moment you conquer yourself, your habits, your excuses, your laziness, you become unstoppable. The mirror has been showing you the problem for years. Now let it show you the solution. Take control. Take responsibility. Take action. And become the person you've always been capable of becoming. Because the day you stop fighting against yourself is the day your life finally begins to change. If this massage wake you up, subscribe for more videos like this and share to people that ready to change their life.